What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So before we jump into today's video, make sure you drop down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, see what we have going over on Instagram and TikTok. So happy Halloween, everybody. That means today's the big day. We're going to be drawing for our All Powers R600 power station with solar panels. I went through the names this morning. I did a random drawing, and our winner is going to be Spence Young 7828 from Arkansas. So Spence Young 7828, I will message you on the back end of the channel, get your shipping information, and we will get this shipped off to Arkansas. Everybody else, thank you so much for entering for the drawing. We actually have some gunslings and hats being donated from our sponsor, Gear, over at kiwanu.com. So I will actually be doing some giveaways for those starting later this week. So now through the rut leading up to Black Friday, we will be doing some giveaways from our sponsor, Gear. So you don't want to miss that. Lots more is coming. So once again, congratulations to Spence Young 7828. You've got an All Powers R600 power station headed your way. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be looking at the Sitka Gear Stratus Jacket and how to get the most out of your Stratus Jacket. Now, this is, in my opinion, the most versatile jacket in the Sitka Gear whitetail line. This is also the most popular. Talk to more people that have the Stratus Jacket than any other whitetail jacket. And why is that? Now, the jacket itself is pretty basic, right? It is what it is. It doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles. It doesn't have a lot of crazy design features like the Fanatic jacket does. It is a very basic jacket, but it is built to be very versatile and good at what it does. So just real quick, it's going to come in at about $360. It's going to come in sizes small through 3X, and you're going to have large, tall, and XL tall options for you guys that are like 6'3", 6'4", and above. You get a little extra arm length. It's going to be in elevated 2s, you see here, and then now this year in 2023, they've released it in subalpine. All right, so let's talk about real quick on what its function is. It is a 100% windproof fleece jacket. It's got plenty of room for you to layer underneath it. It's very quiet. It locks in all of your heat because it's windproof, and it has DWR technology on the outside, so it is like mildly water resistant to like light snow, maybe some sprinkles or whatnot. And then it has a draw cord down at the bottom and let you tighten the bottom so that wind doesn't get up into the jacket and then letting that heat out. It's going to come with a removable hood. I've taken the hood off of this. I have enough hoods going on, but it does come with a removable hood. Then it has the safety connect system in the back of the neck, so you don't have to actually take the jacket off if you want. You don't have to actually disconnect from the tree, if you want to connect your safety line. So, if you climb up, you've done a long walk in, you're putting the jacket on after you cool down, you don't have to disconnect from the tree, run it through the port of the jacket, reconnect, slide the jacket on, it just becomes a mess. With this guy, you just slide the jacket on, open up the back collar, drop your safety harness line through it, connect it back, you're all good, safety connect. So that's what the jacket is. It's 100% windproof. It has no insulation. Now, it does have like some microgrid fleecing on the inside, but we've already talked about in previous videos, insulation is something like Berber fleece or Primaloft insulation. Does not have any of that. So its job is to lock in everything that you put underneath it and keep the wind out, keep light moisture out, and let everything that's underneath you do its job and warm you up. And that's what it's designed to do. So like I said, it doesn't have a bunch of bells and whistles, but it is just a very versatile, very sturdy jacket that you can use in a lot of different applications. So that's why it's so popular, and I'm going to give you a few tips on how to get the most out of this jacket. All right, guys, so let's look at 3 or 4 things on how to get the most out of this Stratus jacket. Number 1 is its versatility. If it gets down into the low 50s, touching into the 40s maybe, you can wear a t-shirt under this guy and have it over top, and you can use it when it's not really cold out. I've gone many times with just a core lightweight hoodie on underneath this guy when it's in the low 50s, but the wind's blowing a little bit, and it feels like it's in the high 40s, and I've been perfectly comfortable. That's where this guy really excels, is the days where the wind is adding a little extra chill and this is going to keep it off of you. But as you drop down into colder temperatures, the more you layer under this jacket, the more it's going to work. So like you can get from the high 40s all the way down to the high 20s, depending on what you put underneath this jacket. Whatever you wear underneath it is going to lock that in, keep the cold out, and let your insulation work. Now, the beauty of this jacket, and the second thing I'll talk about is the beauty of this jacket is it's designed to layer underneath it. So there's two facets to this. One, you don't have to wear other pieces of Sitka gear underneath it. I see down in the comment section guys say, well, that's a $1,000 setup because you've got this, you've got the base layer, then you've got the $300 mid layer, and then the $300 out. That's a $700-800 system. The beauty of the Stratus is if you want to wear your Under Armour base layer, and then you have a North Face, a Patagonia jacket, a Drake jacket, anything that's going to, like a fleece that's not windproof, that's going to generate heat, some sort of puffy jacket, a puffy vest, whatever, you put that on underneath here, this guy is going to keep the wind off of you, and it's going to let all that insulation work. Third thing that you really need to know about this jacket that's going to help you is that it is designed to be layered underneath. So you don't have to size up. I wear an XL and everything. This is an extra large here. See how it fits out onto my wrist? This is an extra large as well. Now it's going to go down my wrist a little bit more if I don't have anything on underneath it, but as I layer underneath it, it'll pull the wrist up a little bit. And by the time that I get down to the low 30s where I have 2 or 3 layers on underneath this guy to generate warmth, this is going to fit perfect, and I'll be able to draw my bow with no issues. I can shoulder my rifle with no issues. Fourth thing that I will say, and I'll just reiterate this is what's going to help you get the most out of this jacket, is this jacket may not be right for you. I talked to a gentleman the other day who has this jacket and the pants, and he's from Michigan, and he's wondering what all he needs to go underneath this jacket to survive Michigan's rifle season. Now, I'm not from Michigan, but I'm assuming that close to Canada is going to be pretty damn cold. So this jacket may not be right for him. He may need to go to something like the Fanatic that's automatically going to be windproof, going to have the DWR technology, but also already have Primaloft insulation built into the jacket. So once again, no matter what you read, this jacket does not have insulation. You got to bring your own insulation, which it can be a blessing or a curse. So if you feel like everything has to be Sitka, it's going to cost you more money because you're going to have to buy a Sitka mid layer, a Sitka base layer. But if you already have a mid layer from, like I said, Patagonia, North Face, Drake, whatever, you already have maybe some Under Armour or some other brand of base layer, you can put this Stratus over top of all that and lock in the heat. And therefore, you're rocking a really good Sitka outer piece. It's going to let all of your other stuff that you already own work really well for you. All right, guys, so thanks for stopping by. I hope you liked a quick rundown about the Sitka Gear Stratus Jacket and the handful of things that may help you get the most out of this jacket. So remember, whatever you put on underneath this jacket, that's what's going to keep you warm. You don't have to put Sitka Gear underneath this guy to make it work for you. You can use some of your older camo, some of your older jackets to put underneath here and be able to use them. And also, you really have to know that this does not have insulation included. So this may not be the right jacket for you. You may have to go bump it up to something like a Fanatic. So those are things you need to take into consideration to get the most out of this jacket, whether that means you own it or you don't own it. So thank you for stopping by. One more reminder, congratulations to our winner, Spence Young, 7828 out of Arkansas. Congratulations. I'll reach out to you. That All Powers Power Station is yours. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, Kiwanu Gear at kiwanu.com. We got lots of giveaways from them coming through the month of November, and we'll see you guys next time.